哦，擎天虫第10章吧。
Get down. Stay out of sight.
Ok. Disperse e procure por toda parte. Temos que achar a menina e o americano também. Vai, atira!
It's gonna be okay. Just calm down, I said.
Calm down? Are you out of your mind?
Vamos ver isso na puta! Vamos virar eles, vá!
They're going to kill us!
Giovanna, just wait there! I'll just be here soon.
There isn't going to be a soon if we stay here. We have to move.
Giovanna, get down!
Man!
不要冲动啊！刚忘了看有没有收集品。
Here, quick, climb under here. Open the gate from the other side, quick! Stay right here while I check it out. Make sure you stay out of sight.
I can't do this!
Ali!
找不到这一只。
Short of riding in on a parade float, we couldn't have made our arrival more obvious. We had to hide someplace out of the open. The spoils of a desperate man. An army of paramilitaries and only my face made the front page. More publicity I didn't need.
现在要干嘛？
And there was still the small matter of the traumatized girl sobbing behind the trash can. I had to get this poor girl out of there.
Oh my god. Max!
Come on.
What's going on? What's going on?
I don't know, but we gotta get the hell out of here. Let's go.
We're not going to make it, are we?
We'll be fine. We just gotta lay low till Passos gets here.
This wasn't looking good. What the hell were Giovanna and Marcello thinking going in there by themselves? Guess their plan was no more idiotic than mine, and I couldn't really fault them for losing faith in the Broncos security detail.
Just check this. We need to get out of the open.
A barely recovering alcoholic and an unarmed pregnant woman. We were hardly a SEAL team. I put our life expectancy at 5 minutes.
Hey,
If we were lucky.
if you can lift me up there, I'll see if I can lower it down.
All right. Ready, go! Got it?
Giovanna was a brave girl. She wasn't giving up. And I guess that meant neither could I.
on.
De nada.
Stay close and keep quiet. God damn it! Una sacada! Oh, no, get down!
Pelo amor de Deus! What now? There's no way down!
Hold on. Can you get through to that next room?
Yes, I think so.
Well, that may be our best bet. Go on, I'll meet you there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll find a way through. Just stay quiet and keep down.
有，这是什么下杠的？
I was getting good at this.
Max! 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 I can't see a way down here either!
There has to be something.
Oh my god! Max, look out! Max, look out!
Tá lá, menina! Vem!
Ah! Max, there's still more up here! I can't! Come on! Max, look out! There's more of them! Are you okay?
I think so. There must be a way to drop those stairs down.
Wait a second. I'm going to try something.
Come on. Let's get the hell away from here. Go on. It's okay. I'm right behind you.
There's someone down there. Why are they doing this, Max? This is so fucked up!
Our day had started with us hiding in filth, and got progressively worse. My luck was running true to form. Or rather, I was running true to form.
物资放枪套，
Should we wait
可以
here for
哦。
Bassos?
No, it's not safe enough. Come on. Damn it.
Max.
Quiet.
Well, you're the one breaking in.
No, you're the one breaking in. Come on. Get your leg up. All right. Got it? Open the door.
Shh. Listen, listen.
Check it out. You stay here.
Entendido, você tá protegido! Mete a mão na
Olha!你跳的时候撞墙了，差点 GG。
Wishful thinking. Maybe there was a security switch somewhere.
Hmm? 对啊，找密码。
Come back! Bastards could have arrived already. We've got to get out of this place.
Acabou os contos, esconde, sua putinha de merda! A condolência da sua família!
Here, I'm here. I'm here. It's okay. It's okay. Shit. Come here, this one. This one. Ever driven a bus before?
Of course I haven't.
Ever shot anybody?
No.
Well, it's drive or shoot, sister, and right now, I reckon I'll be better at the shooting. Come on, you can do this. All right, now listen to me. When I give you the word, I want you to slam it into gear, full on the gas, and drive us the hell out of here.
What?
Just drive the fucking thing straight and keep on going. Relax, you can do this. Ready? Go!
是吧？
I can't control this thing.
You're doing fine!
Oh my god.
Try to stay calm! Keep going!
I don't know what I'm doing.
Just keep your foot on the gas!
哎、
Careful!
乱开
Try to
车
keep
啊！
it straight!
Foda-se isso tudo!
Yeah, I see it. All right, try to concentrate.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Just drive!
Hello，
Hold on!
去妈的！ We're okay. We're okay. You good?
Yes.
That's a handy piece of driving.
还有那个
We gotta get
打
out of here.
科夫城市又更新，
Quick.
每天在更新。
Son of a bitch. Quick. Come on. Giovanna, go. I need you to get up to the roof of this building and get the Passos. Tell them to wait for me. Now go. Jump. Go.
在偷打我、
I was just about to run to the roof when my savior and friend, the man whose unborn child I had just killed for, decided to leave without me.
Oi, Max! Get in! Quick!
不是，那是隐形人哦。
I can't believe
Oh.
that bastard just flew off on me. After everything we've been through, I saved his girlfriend's life.
Who? Raul Passos?
Yeah, Raul Passos.
Yeah, I know. I thought you guys were very close.
We were.
Well, you know what? I did a background check.
Jesus.
I mean, I thought the two of you worked for Rodrigo Branco.
Yeah, so?
So? Did you get paid by Victor?
Victor, no.
Well, Raul Passos did. 6 times. Dating back to a few months before you turned up. He even paid for a ticket for him to go to New York.
Why?
I don't know, my guess is to meet you.
But why?
I don't know, maybe he liked you. Maybe he thought you needed a break.
That's funny.
I don't know, maybe he wanted some dumb gringo to come down here to shoot things up and maybe to take the watch for Rodrigo when he got shot.
I don't believe that.
Why? Because you're not a dumb gringo? Or because you are?
You know, I have no fucking clue anymore.
Okay. Let me ask you something.
What?
Well, what is it that you really thought that you were doing down there in Panama? Hmm? And don't tell me you're so naive as to think you were just down there guarding a woman.
I didn't know what to say. I had been so loaded in Panama, I could scarcely remember my own name. I know things had got real heavy. Panama had been my second job with Passos. The first had been easy, money for banging waitresses at some fancy wedding in the Caribbean. This seemed like another easy gig. It was the middle of the day, and like any self-respecting idiot, I was half cut.
他怎么突然没声音了 ？What the fuck？ 语音呢？为什么语音不见了？现在是在看默剧，只有字幕。主角又喝醉了，整天醉醺醺的。还有，
¡Encontré a uno de ellos!
打不到啊！哦，这是谁的房间？这么赞！
There'll be time for that in a minute.
闪躲。
The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto. Psychos with a dream. That sort of bullshit. It certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had turned sour. The need to get out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker. I had to move carefully.
哇，哎，没事。
I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max.
模组歪了。
I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference.
没什么不同，还有第二步。
There. I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed.
¡Hey, hey! ¡Cúbreme! ¡Parce! ¡No puedes correr!
在我旁边呢、有两边都有人啊。
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I'd been dead to the world. Some of my shipmates were just plain dead. Where had they taken them?
到，直接下水。哦，又看了血一滴。上楼。哇，死了！
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon. It was a different scene than the one I'd stumbled away from. Where was everyone? I still didn't know what the hell happened. I didn't like to think what was behind the door. The guys up ahead weren't dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job. Something on the boat had attracted the sharks.
¡Todos al suelo! ¡Cúbreme! ¡Todo
Whatever they were looking for appeared to be gone.
¡Puta, aquí no hay nada!
Daphne Bernstein, a recent divorcee, making the most of her considerable settlement, and Marcella was making the most of her. I don't want to think about it. The pirates wouldn't get
这两间
everything.
房间是通的哦。
¡Miguel! ¡Ven acá!
There was something firing these guys other than good old-fashioned socialist zeal. What were they looking for?
下面有东西哦。哇，干，不能回去了。我耳朵坏了，是不是？觉得枪声好像从后面来。
I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out. The boat was well appointed.
What the？在哪里呀？我要 GG 了，哎呦 ，What？
And the band played on.
原来不会
I had to save some valuables.
¡Anda, anda! ¡Está abierto!
鸟了。What the？ 哇，从这里开始。
Daphne's ship was always stopped.
¡Anda! ¡Está abierto!
哎，刚才机关起来了，这么酷。
Maybe there was something on the bridge. I checked every other inch of the boat. I spotted Passos and Marcelo. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad.
Hey, Passos!
At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about, what's her name? Daphne.
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Now.
See, I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here. I didn't realize you knew your way around here.
They were using that building to get across the canal.
Hey, hi.
Come on! We're gonna get her, let's get her!
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
啊，你不要一直冲啊！妈的，很多我在打哦。想跑。
I don't know what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality.
¡No me mates! ¡No dispares!
出来，这是什么船的设计图？
It was nice to see a friendly face in Panama. Fancy seeing you here.
.秒了。
couldn't just pretend my friends weren't there.
"我现在他妈跟迷宫一样。
I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late.
Jesus Christ.
哎，他怎么又消音了？老游戏也很多 bug。
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal
you hold
myself and swum my way back to New York.
Let me ask you again, Max.
"真的很夸张哎！还我声音！" 声音就不见了，然后又跑回来了。
It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances.
A true patriot. What about Marcello?
Marcello was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum ex-cop. Failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but if...
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. You're the American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives.
They did, I saw it.
But no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Caixa Preto?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops, the cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
Imperial Palace Hotel?
And that's what it says. People go in there in large groups under armed guard. But it isn't a police station. and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint? Get a warrant.
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying.
Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement. I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band.
我直接，哦，我想说他拿起来喝诶。
It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be.
拿来做消音管，可以用吗？
It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
来到废墟了，对啊，消音管。
Tá cheio de chumbo. Ah, comeu boi.
烧什么？烧尸体。哎呦！哎，我的滑鼠！哈哈哈哈哈哈！那我的滑鼠怎么突然这样 ？Oh my god！
Either those guys wheeled their trash out on stretchers, or something was seriously wrong
那
here.
里面有毛啊！现在要把毛弄出来。 感应器里面有毛，怪的。
I hadn't slept in days. I needed something to keep me going. The Imperial Palace Hotel was a five-star, bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
Que? O que você não tá fazendo?
这还有火箭筒。哦，没子弹了。 哎，有了。这游戏狙击枪超少的吧？还有 miss， 死之前还要射。
I needed to find a way upstairs. Surely nobody would notice another hole in the wall.
没路哦。哪里跑来的啊？嗯？嗯？啊？我刚从哪里出来的？我靠！哦，知道了。靠腰被震。震了一下。
I knew this thing was bigger than me, bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture, like looking in a mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees, a bad caricature of a better man. Buffet. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crusher Prado. Now I just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. De Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait. I said get. Serrano.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare. Whatever hell this was De Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
很多人。哎，他没子弹，尴尬。但他死之前还喷我一发。干后面呢？完了。 这个是下杠哦。
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
What the fuck is going on here?
How much do you want?
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please.
What have you been doing?
I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please.
Caralho! Caralho!
Espera, espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho.
他在那边做实验是不是？哦，那个伊波拉病毒吧？是吗？
Não, não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não, não. Pelo amor de Deus.
E aí, doutor?
对啊，伊波拉病毒是《末日之战2》的口谣，
For
搞
all
混的。
Serrano owed me, he paid enough. For now, I have bigger debts to call in.
把前天玩的游戏，大前天。
Even I could guess what Demolisal meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one.
看起来就知道战斗的场景。
They had a fucking arsenal in here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use.
不捡几把枪吗？哎，瞄准镜哎！哇，真会藏！我们要干嘛？
Where those bastards were going, they wouldn't need. Either Victor Bronco and Nevis were doing a lot of charity work together, or this was payment for something else. Were the crash of Prado in Victor's pocket? Had he tipped them off about the stadium exchange? I had to hurry up before more of those assholes showed up.
要离开这吗？ 装那个，装C4。
I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats came out of their holes.
Vocês ouviram isso? Ouvi. Quem sai desse prédio desse cara tá morto, hein?
知道啊，看不懂剧情。有可能哦，器官交易，讲。
At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open.
中一发，中一发没死。但那个太强了吧？中一发这个居然没死，没了。
Any time I bought
差点嗝屁。
had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
对面有那个零件，零件。我的 RPG。
That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building and all the evil in it.
Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose. Let's do it.
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue. That's what my fucking problem is.
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried.
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right.
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything. We have the record.
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts? Their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city. Decent people. Safe. I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
哇，不是，你也太冲哦啊！很晃，很晃。看他都死了还开枪呀！妈嘞！哇！我死了，最好死掉还开枪，过分！ 哇，帅气飞升哦！哦，哎呦，震了一下，哎，飞错边了，哈哈哈！我帅气飞升没有了，哇，他打中我了。呀！我一出来就被他喷小杠，什么？哇！是要走哪？What the hell？ 改喽！死了！重装兵。我们拼不赢他。屁啦！屁啦！What the hell？ 哈哈哈！但哪有那么硬的啊？
I told you the city was dangerous, friend.
I kind of like it. It's growing on me.
Nice to see a happy tourist smiling.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I came back
I can see that. But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
Now, come with me, Max. To Brazil. Be a chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching. To profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
what are you talking about? I don't know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo are trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get him to loosen the purse strings on the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Fuck you!
Sure. Later. Now, let's go. Hope this thing works.
13章，是不是快破了？觉得又没声音了，是怎样？
Not him.
You ready?
好像动画里的都没声音呢，不知道为什么。
I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative?
De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up.
Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele.
干嘛跑去自首？
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Nada tua conta, rapaz.
Vai se fuder, ó. Eu conto que deve tomar no cu, pô.
Ela não estuda dela, meu.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, me dá uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desiste. Ladrão, filha da puta! Vai atrás de inocente! Vai ver quando aparecer contigo mesmo aqui! É aqui que você vai se proteger, caralho! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, caralho! Eu? Se fodeu, filha da puta! Otário! Deixa eu sair daqui!
Ô, segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão. Vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein? Demorou.
Valeu, amigo.
一进来就揍了哎，哇塞！
Hey, what are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question. Answer him.
凶很
What are you
凶
doing?。What?
What are you doing here?
O que você está fazendo aqui?
What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me! What are you doing here?
啊！这是打算把这里杀光是吧？
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on. I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later.
Wow, 警察局有这么多现金哦！哎，
But the only friend I had left in that town. I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never won at all. Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense Da Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Você não achou que o cara te matar? Por favor, eu te fiz uma pergunta, porra.
我的，oi，哎呦，不是，他每次想摔一下撞到头，哎呦，都是火箭筒的。哎呦，
The last few prisoners were trapped in here.
我没有那个第一条。
Seemed I was too. They had their body armor. I had mine. It was Monday's arrest log, as far as I could tell, and no sign of anybody from Nova Esperanza. All those poor bastards have been checked straight into the Imperial Palace Hotel. Kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision.
我知道。
This was like throwing sticks at a hurricane. I needed some...
不知道。 冲过去还是躲起来啊？完了！哦，我看到火箭筒了。I see。 来不及射。了吧？啊！ 不是， 夭寿。
Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off.
Wow, 还有换子弹。
Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
Oh.
Luckily, I wasn't the only cop with a pill problem. Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time. Police food, the same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
不知道是什么水果，什么食物，满桌都是。
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running.
G6。
It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up halfwit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way.
哇！
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving.
结果我的字幕又不见了。
If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix.
Ugh! 怎么会这样被他打到呢？太亏了！哦，在里面偷赌博。
Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there's no point in putting it off any longer.
完了。哇！帅死了！哦，要被他散弹喷一把，太亏了，没血了。超硬的，没子弹。我想搜刮一下，那有没有东西而已嘛，何必这样呢？啊，又是这个！ 哎，这么快就
I
死
killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now. Sao Paulo's own David and Goliath. I'd pinned De Silva as a coward, but he'd risked more than anyone, and he'd never taken a bribe. If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone. AUP. Those were the guys who jumped the yacht in Panama. And what was this? Had the Brazilian cops tipped them off about the money? I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to, on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine. I'd spent my career dozing off in the briefing room. Now wasn't the time.
看现在的敌人都很硬哎。
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself. Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed.
Wow.
Tear gas. This wasn't
气
good.
弹。
I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. The bastards had me locked in. That would have been too easy.
Oh.
The doors were all locked. There had to be something else I wasn't seeing.
Oh, 看到了。
My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique. There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system. Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela, Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come, him and Becker. I'd seen enough. It was time to bring this nightmare to an end. I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had...
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai pra casa, gringo de merda.
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
And you should have killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada.
很帅。哎呦！
Another pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. I felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else, something buried deep in the past. Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best.
Hey.
It was time to get out of that circus before any more clowns showed up.
靶场，哎呦，攻坚练习场。完了，
Temos mais contingente. Você não tem chance nenhuma.
没人。看差点死。人呢？人呢？可恶！
Special Forces painkillers. Seemed the anti-drug squad had a few habits of its own. Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
像小马哥一样摔一波。
Beleza, rapaziada, bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora.
Senhor, ele não parece estar morto!
Filho da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
鸟了，看不到。怎么没看到人？
Hey! You Americans love to interfere in things you do not understand.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
How stupid can one man be? What are you hoping to achieve here? You don't know when you lost, do you?
我摔一波了。
Couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative. It was a waste of bullets. His cover was too good.
打不到，打不到。 也打不到我啊！就不要下来啊！
I hoped I'd be the one to kill you!
Those ceiling tiles looked kinda loose. It was worth a shot.
This is where it ends!
不知道怎么射他、啊。嗯？哦。 我给他射死！到这里开不了啊！ 应该有个开关之类的吧？没有。又没有火箭筒。知道怎么打。
Do you even know what you... I'll think of you when I get my promotion!
那别开玩笑了。这不算头。那我要怎么办？没有用啊！完了吧？ 他好像有打到哦。哦，哈哈哈！好，他自己被压死了，太棒了！想来这套，哎呦！ 哎，太麻烦了吧，这关。 喂，一直看着自己。还没死，压死啊！死了是吧
？This was the passkey to Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this, and I could feel it.
Becker! Something funny about dying?
I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
You disgusting piece of shit! I know everything! Not everything, my friend. Let go of him, Max. Huh? There's a good fellow. Well. Victor, I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in.
I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work, for my family, and for cleaning up that horrible mess with the Crachá Preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I give you a bonus, but I think you just frittered it away. Becker, take his gun.
Toma, seu filho da puta!
哎呦，
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
14章。
Okay, Max. You check the main terminal. I'm gonna go and look for the Bronco plane by the hangar, okay?
他声音好小声哦，太夸张了吧？到底为什么？
So, of course, I knew they were looking for me. But the airport was about the only place a fat gringo might blend in. Well, there or a sex club. My delusions of disguise lasted around 2 seconds. They were out in force. And they were out for me. But then, I was out for them too. Every
可
last
是现在
one
还要
of
去
those
机场，
bastards.
就要去接机了是吧？
Now that I made it through, check in. Come on, you bastards.
Saiam daqui agora!
但一枪未中。没子弹了 ，What the fuck？ 完了！哎呦，我子弹又回来了，为什么啊？哈哈。 要挂了。没有补血的。哎，那边有。
I felt like my vacation was coming to an end. Only I wasn't heading home with a sunburn, a bag full of duty-free, and a dose of VD. I was making a bet that would put me in handcuffs or a body bag.
炮枪直接死掉。他还没死哎、要打几枪？
These were Becker's guys. Him and Victor had a private airport to go with their private army and their private jet.
哎，有开、欸。他这都没有放什么特殊东西。
The doors lead in the direction of the main terminal. There were Ufe all over the airport, and civilians were being moved out. Looking at it one way, shutting down the airport for their escape was a weird sort of compliment, but one I didn't need.
这。 哎呦！人消失了，傻小。没子弹。Oh my god！ 没子弹了。怎么会这样？
Opened at the other end of the departure lounge. They weren't here. I had to keep moving down through the airport.
Doors!
不是，怎么会换枪啦？哦，大头鬼！开什么玩笑啊！
didn't look like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on. It worked. The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both.
这一把没枪，没子弹，爱拿。完了，看不到，看不到，看真的很搞笑哎。
The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both.
是啊，他怎么又丢了？
And we were off. I felt like I might be able to recharge for a second. At least until we pulled into the station and met more murderous assholes.
哎呦，休息时间都没有。
Of course, there'd be a tram full of goons trying to derail me.
$18，剩18。
Everyone wanted a ticket for the Max Payne Express. Missed out on the joke. And it was a real good one. Come on.
Wow, slide.
The tram was slowing down. and I'd only just gotten on board. I had to salvage what I could and see what was waiting for me. This was my stop. It had taken me right into the heart of it. Becker's gimps were everywhere, so he and Bronco must be close. A smart move would have been sticking with De Silva and going straight to the hangar, but when was I ever about smart moves? I'm a dumb move guy. Hey Max, we'll drive onto the runway. No thanks, let me walk in the main entrance. I'll put a big shit-eating grin on my face and let these assholes take turns trying to kill me. That's my style, and it's too late in the day to hope for change. Boy, were they throwing numbers at this problem. But then, I'd chosen to be here. I wanted this. Was it redemption? Not really. It was pathetic desperation, and not much else. The further in I got, the more guys I saw. Becker wasn't running a police force. He was running an army. These guys were better trained and better equipped than anyone I'd seen out here. And I'd seen some mean sons of bitches. The mission was screaming suicide, but I didn't give a damn. At least I'd die being a pain in the ass. There the bastards were, sneaking off in their rich kid's toy.
I ain't got nowhere else to go,
到底是为什么？
Mr. Payne, I believe you had something to say to me. Mate ele! Mate ele agora!
他拿什么伞？风弹吗？
Não!
伞那么多。 太慢了。哦，原来是这样杀哦，手断了杀，太爽了啊！
This was it. It was almost over. So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death, and I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
他回老家啦。
Man, just drive the fucking car! Go!
We had one card left to play.
Just get me close! Look! A squad is coming from the right! There! Over to the right! We're taking damage! Come on! We've got a flight to catch! It's not going to take off
That about sums it up.
这个
They don't want us getting down this runway.
NGS3
Shit! This isn't good!
演过哦。
Get ahead! I normally am behind the gas kind of cop.
If only I'd been one.
That's them.
但这一般车可以跟得上喷射机哦。
Asshole! Your career's coming down with that plane. Let's get it over with.
Okay, okay, okay!
哈哈哈，爆掉了。
Wait, Max! No! Stop! Max! We have what we need on him now. Let him enjoy a trial and a spell in prison. Let him suffer. Trust me.
You know I'll walk. You'll walk with a lift!
过关了哦。Rockstar。
Stay
跳过。干，不给跳，可以。